Hello, today we're going to be talking about SharePoint Server. SharePoint Server is an internet service that is helpful within domain networks because you can create websites that allow you to segregate departments within an organization while still having a central access point. You can upload documents and other files such as PowerPoint, display meetings, news, and more. Now let's get into how it works. So when you first install SharePoint Server, you're going to be brought to this application management place using this link, or with the port that you have assigned to you. So, first thing you're going to want to do is hit Manage Web Applications. So by default, neither of these two will be here. It'll just be SharePoint Central Administration. So first of all, you're going to want to hit New. And then it'll create the new IIS website for you. So by default, it'll be using port 80, and you're not going to want to change any of this here, except you're going to want to make sure that you have the right account here for the security account. You're also going to want to make sure that your database server is correct, and you're using the authentication method that you're requiring. So in my case, we're using Windows authentication, but if you're using SQL authentication, use that here. So you're going to want to hit OK, but I'm going to hit cancel because I already have one. So then after you're done that, you're going to want to go back to Central Administration, and you're going to want to hit Create Site Collections. Here's where you actually create your website. So you're going to want to title it whatever you want. So for example, you're going to want to type admin and then description administration. Then for your URL, you're going to want to click that, select sites, and then type, for example, admin. So for a template, we're going to use team site, but you can use any one that you would want. And then for your administrator, we're going to use the domain administrator, which is, we're going to use wood/administrator. And then we're just going to check and make sure that it's spelled right, which it's not because I can't spell. So it's wood/administrator. Then type that. Perfect. And then for a secondary site collection administrator, you can use one if you want to, but we're not going to use one in this case. And then you're going to want to hit OK, but again, I'm going to hit cancel because I already have one. So then you're going to want to open a new tab and type http://SharePoint/test, sites/Lolumaki. But in your example, you type admin or whatever you made yours. So here's the homepage for our site called Lolumaki, and it's very blank. There's nothing configured on it. So the nitty-gritty about this is that you can segregate your different departments by using the site. So for example, we have the administrator, sales, and HR as different sites. So for example, we're going to select HR first. And then here we have HR, we have a picture of people just as a background, and also a picture of a bunny because HR is very stressful. So down here we inserted a link called Laws and Regulations, where if you click on it, it'll bring you to Canada.ca and it'll show you all the rules and regulations for the HR department. We're gonna just leave that. Okay, there. Human Resources Regulations. Go down there just in case they need a reminder or anything about how something is supposed to be done. So let's say you want to insert your own link. How do you do that? So you're going to want to hit Edit and go down. And then we're going to make a new section here. Not that one. So we're going to want to hit the plus sign. And then there's a bunch of different options that you can do. Like you can insert text, images, lists, events, news, charts, and more. And we're going to focus on quick links right now, and then we're going to get into a couple other ones later on. So we're going to call this one YouTube, because why not? And then you're going to want to add a link, and then we're going to use from a link, and this is HTTPS, and then we're going to do youtube.com, and then hit open. So the title of this is YouTube, and the link we added is for youtube.com, and then when you hit publish, it's probably not going to show up right away. It does take a second. And then all of the details should appear over here on this side in a second. So let's just wait for that. There we go. So it says title is youtube.com, and here's the link. And then you can change the image for this if you want to, but we're not going to today. So then when you click on this, it should bring you to youtube.com, which it does. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's go back. So let's go to a different page. Let's go to the sales department. So here again we have sales, and it shows a picture of a line graph, and then for here we have an image that says sales from 2018 to 2019. So in 2018 it shows that we made $90,000, and then 2019 shows we made $250,000. So how do you make a graph? So let's hit edit and go down and select the plus sign again, and we're going to select quick chart. So we're going to name our chart 2016 to 2017 sales. And then we are going to hit the edit section. Oh, sorry, not that edit section. This edit. And then let's make this one a pie chart. So we're going to data label, so this one is 2016, and we made $30,000 because we were just starting out. And then we're going to add another one that says 2017, and we're going to call this, we're going to say that we made $60,000 in our next year, doubling our profits. So then we're just going to want to hit publish, and then when you go down, you're going to see that we have a new chart here. Alright, so let's go to another page. As you can see, the YouTube page also opened up from the other site. We'll just close that now because we don't need it. Okay, let's go to the administrator page. Okay, so here we added a text that says this is the administrator page, and now we added an event too. So this one is for March 29th, and it says meeting, room 203, and this is the time it's supposed to be at. So let's add another event. Let's name the event barbecue. And we're going to say that it's on Saturday, April 4th, and it's from 2 p.m. to, let's say, 7:30 p.m. Why not? And we're going to say it's at the regional park. And then also, if this was a meeting or something, you could press a link, input a link, that's for like Skype or Microsoft Teams or something like that, where you can all communicate together instead of it being in a room. So we're going to say, for this, it's bring your families, just as an extra info. And then we're going to hit save. Then we're going to go back. And we're going to see that it says, oh, sorry. We're going to go back to the administrator page. And then we have another event called barbecue. So that's nice. Okay. So by default, only the administrators that you selected can access your sites. So let's go to this account, Wood/Lucas. Let's go on the internet. Type http://SharePoint sites Lolumaki. So we're just going to say, sorry, this site hasn't been shared with you. So we're going to go to share up here, and we are going to type Lucas. So Lucas, the member of the domain, we hit share. And then if we go back to the Lucas account and then try it again, we're able to access the site. So by default, I am able to access any of the things that I want. So we're going to hit sales. Sorry. We're going to hit sales here. Never mind, forget all that. Okay, so if we go to documents, for example, the home page of documents, and then we hit the ellipses here and hit share. Sorry, not that one. We hit this share, and we hit these ellipses and hit manage access. We can see that the administrator and the owners are currently able to access this one. So if we want to add Lucas here, we will hit share, click that, hit allow editing, apply, and then we're going to type Lucas. And it's going to show Wood/Lucas. Then we hit send, exit that, go back to Lucas, refresh the documents, and now he's able to access the admin page. So if he is not able to access an account, it's not going to be showing up for him. So he can access admin and he can access sales. By default, when you create a document or a page and you show the access, everyone can access it. So what you want to do probably is stop sharing it with everyone else and only share it with the people that you want to be able to access the account. So if we go back here, Lucas is only now able to access the admin page. He's not able to access anything else. So let's see about a document inside of the folder. So we have the administration document here, but let's show you how to make a new one. So you're going to want to hit upload, and then you're going to want to upload anything of your choice. So for example, we're going to upload Dexter case. But for example, when we have a blank document, it won't let us upload it. So you're going to have to put something in the document before you create it. So here we have an administration text document that just says hi in it, okay? So if you want to open it and edit it, you hit open in text editor. So we're going to type hi, and we're going to say, how are you? And we're going to save it. So let me go back and then refresh it. It says, hi, how are you? And say, let's go to the Lucas account. So access admin, open the administration, and it will say, hi, how are you? So say we want to contribute to this conversation. We're going to say, I am great, thanks. Hit save, close out of that, go back to here, documents, admin, administration, and then it says, I am great, thanks. So for when you are making one of these, it will show the modified by tab. So we can see that Lucas was the last one to access this, just in case, security purposes or someone screws it up or something. But if someone does screw it up, if you hit the ellipses here for the text document and then hit version history, you can see all of the different versions of who accessed it and who modified it. So say you want the default one because they messed it up in the last one. You can just copy and paste hi and then put it back into the way it was supposed to be. Okay, so the same thing works for pages. So if I'm on this account and I go back and I look at pages, I can see these accounts because they are shared with me. But so if I look at home, if I open the ellipses, hit share, sorry, not that one, or let's do administration. Then we hit manage access. Only the administrator and the owners are able to access this page. We cannot see administrator on this page. So we're going to share it with Lucas. And we're going to allow for editing. So that only Lucas and the administrators are able to see this page now. So if I look here and then refresh it, sorry, I don't think I did that right. Administrator share. Allow editing for Lucas, and then hit send. Lucas should now be able to access this page. Great. So it said that Lucas is able to access the sales folder. So let's make sure that we take that away because Lucas shouldn't be able to access that. So let's go to the ellipses, manage access. So here we have the visitors and the members. We don't want them. We want to stop sharing with all of them because we don't want anyone to be able to access these folders. So once we removed all of those permissions, So we can see Lucas can able access the administrator page, so that's good because he's an administrator. And then if we go back to pages, he's not able to access the sales one anymore. So that's my presentation on the basis of SharePoint, and I hope you enjoyed it. So in summary, SharePoint is a very helpful tool that allows for companies to have a central access point for storing and creating documents, displaying helpful information such as meetings, and more. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it.